Hey everyone. In this restorative yoga flow, we'll do a very gentle warm-up before we start to hold the poses for a little bit longer. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Let's start by waking up our body with some gentle movement while beginning to deepen and elongate our inhales and our exhales, and match our movement to our breath. Inhale, we'll bring our arms up, look up. Long, slow exhale to bring our arms all the way down. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, arms down. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, stretch to the left. And breathe deeply and evenly. Inhale, we'll flow to the other side. And exhale, we'll feel into the stretch, keeping our right shoulder down and away from our ear. Inhale back to center. We'll bring our legs out in front of us now and bend our knees slightly to bring our feet flat on our mat. Inhale, look up, arch your back. Exhale, holding our knees, we'll curve into our spine, bringing our chin to our chest and our belly to our spine. Inhale, look up, arch your back, chest up and shoulders down. Exhale, holding our knees, we'll curve into our spine, bringing our chin to our chest and our belly to our spine. Continue like this, making it a moving meditation by moving with our breath. Inhale back to center. We'll cross our legs and make our way to tabletop with our hands under our shoulders and our knees under our hips. Inhale, we'll circle our hips over to the right and forwards. Exhale, we'll circle our hips to the left and back. One more time, synchronizing our movement to our breath. Change direction. Inhale over to the left and forward. Exhale to the right and back. One more circle, moving with our breath. Inhale back to tabletop. Exhale, we'll check our alignment. We are pushing our chest away from our mats here. We'll thread our left arm under our right hand for a twist. We'll push into our left hand to increase the twist. If it feels good, you can come onto your fingertips or bring your right hand to the top of your mat, remembering to breathe deeply. Inhale to return to tabletop And exhale, we'll thread our right arm under our left hand to twist. We'll push into our left hand to increase the twist, in whatever option feels good for you. Our left hip can sneak up to our left shoulder here, so we'll make sure that our left hip remains over our left knee. We'll bring our attention back to our breath now, breathing slow and steady inhales and exhales. Inhale, come to tabletop, and exhale, we'll walk our knees back slightly and lower down to our belly. We'll bring our palms to the mat at either side of our chest and push up into low cobra, keeping our shoulders down and back and our elbows tucked into our body. We'll make our way to Sphinx now by moving our forearms to rest on our mat, with our elbows under our shoulders and our fingers spread wide. We keep our shoulders back to open our chest. If you feel any discomfort here, you can slide your forearms further away from your body. We'll inhale and exhale slow, steady breaths through our nose. In this practice, we'll train the muscle that works on what the focus of our attention goes on. We become aware of where our thoughts are going with curiosity and compassion. When our attention goes away from the present moment, we'll notice that and bring our attention back again and again to our breath. We'll inhale, come back to tabletop, opening our knees wide and bring our big toes to touch. Exhale, we'll sit on our heels and extend our arms forward to come into child's pose, or balasana. We'll allow our ribcage to sink deeper while breathing deeply here, following our inhales and our exhales. Remembering to breathe deeply, feeling our belly expand and deflate with every breath. Long, slow inhales and long, slow exhales. Inhale, we'll come back to tabletop, and exhale, we'll make our way to down dog. This is the only down dog we'll do, and we won't hold it for long. We'll bend our knees here to bring our tailbone to the ceiling and draw our chest to our thighs. Inhale, we'll step to the front of our mat to flat back. Exhale, fold. And we'll stay in ragdoll for a few deep breaths, holding our elbows. As our muscles are not warmed up fully, we can have a generous bend in our knees here, breathing long, slow inhales and long, slow exhales to connect with deep abdominal breathing that we can carry with us through our day to day. We'll bring our palms to our mat and step back with our right foot. We'll bring our left knee to our right hand and lower our bums to the mat, with our right leg extended and the sole of our left foot to our right inner thigh. Inhale, arms up, and turn our upper body towards our extended leg. Exhale, we'll slowly walk our hands forwards. We'll press our thigh to the mat to keep our tailbone on the ground, to come into half butterfly pose. In this pose, we let our upper body round and relax, and move our belly to our thigh until we find our edge. And breathe. If this pose is not for you, or you find it uncomfortable, you can lean forward in front of your hips instead of to the side, like I've shown in the photo above. Rest your head on a block or some cushions, remembering to breathe deeply while relaxing our upper body. We'll slowly reverse out of this pose and repeat on the other side, bringing our right foot to our inner left thigh. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, we'll fold over our left leg, relaxing our upper body. We'll bring our attention to deep abdominal breathing. Inhaling into our lower belly, inhale upper belly, inhale chest, exhale mid belly, exhale lower belly with every breath. On our next inhale, we'll slowly come back to center. And exhale, we'll make our way to lying on our mats. We'll straighten our left leg here and squeeze our right knee into our chest. We'll keep our left heel flexed and grounded to our mat. We can move our right knee in this position to find a spot that feels tight and hold there. Experiment with your knee in front of your chest or your knee over to your armpit and find the spot that works for you, remembering to breathe deeply and evenly. Let's release our right leg and bring our left knee to our chest and hold it here, and moving our knee around to find a spot that feels tight and hold it here. We'll flex our right foot and ground it to our mat while breathing deeply and evenly. and release, returning our legs to our mat. Keeping our bum and our hips on our mat, we'll walk our upper back, arms and shoulders to the right side of our mat. Now we'll bring our feet over to the right side of our mat too, until our body forms a banana shape. If it feels good, you can hold on to the opposite elbow with each hand. To deepen the stretch in our IT band, we can cross our left ankle over our right ankle without lifting our hips up, if that feels good for you. And breathe into this deep side stretch to open up all your side muscles, from our armpit down to our IT band. To release, we'll walk our upper body back to center, and we'll bring our feet back to the center too. We'll repeat on the other side, moving our upper body to the left first. Then bring our feet to the left, in whatever option works for you. Both feet out straight, or your right ankle crossed over your left ankle. And breathe into this deep side stretch to feel into all the muscles down the right side of your body. Inhaling and exhaling slow, steady breaths through our nose. And return to center. We'll bend our knees now and bring our feet to our mat. We'll place our left ankle on our right knee and thread our hands between our legs for a nice hip stretch. Feel your breath working its way to your left hip and back out. You can have your right foot flexed here, or you can relax your foot onto the back of your thigh. I like to do a mixture of both. I keep my foot flexed until it becomes fatigued, and then I relax it. If you feel any discomfort in your left knee, pull back. Remembering to breathe deeply and evenly. And release. We repeat on the other side to bring our right ankle to our left knee and thread our hands through our legs to hold on to the back of our thigh, remembering to breathe into the stretch. Feeling our breath working its way down to our right hip and back out. and release. We'll cross our left leg over our right knee, bring our right hand to our knee and rotate our hips to the right, keeping both shoulders down and touching our mat. We can extend our left arm in this pose, perpendicular to our body. We'll relax in our neck and look straight up to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, slow, steady breaths through our nose. We'll slowly reverse out of this pose and return to center, and repeat on our opposite side, crossing our right leg over our left knee and rotating our hips to the left, and breathe into the stretch. Breathing deeply into our belly with every breath. Release and return to center. We'll make sure our shoulder blades are flat on our mat and bring our arms to relax at our sides. We'll bend our knees so that the soles of our feet touch and bring our heels as close as comfortable to our groin. We'll relax our legs now and let gravity open our hips to the ground. If you find any discomfort in this pose, move your hips further away from your groin, or you can place a pillow or a block at either side of your thigh. It's an intense stretch, so it's important that we remain in a comfortable position throughout. Let's bring our attention back to our breath and follow our inhales and our exhales. Become aware of the pause at the top and the bottom of your breath. We'll extend our legs now to come into Savasana or corpse pose. This is the most important part of our practice, where our body and our mind resets. We can let our feet fold open. We'll relax all our muscles now and surrender to gravity. I like to bottle this feeling of total relaxation. Then when I diverge from this feeling, I know it's time for self-care and time to return to my yoga mat. Let's bring our attention to our breath now, breathing deep abdominal inhales and long, steady exhales. Please consider liking this video or subscribing to Ciara's Home Yoga. As I'm new to YouTube, I'd really appreciate your support. Or if you found this video useful, please comment below. I'd really love to hear from you. hope you enjoyed this practice and you'll join me again. Namaste.